Wisconsin's political scene is heating up, with a sense of anticipation and uncertainty in the air as the state prepares for a pivotal election season. The stakes are high, and the energy is palpable across communities, from bustling cities to quiet rural towns. That's because there's an open race for lieutenant governor, a position that rarely draws this much attention, but now stands at the center of Wisconsin's political conversation. With Sara Rodriguez announcing her run for governor in 2026, her current seat as lieutenant governor is officially up for grabs, creating a rare opportunity for new leadership to emerge. This guarantees that a new face will join the next governor in office, making the race unpredictable and wide open for both major parties. The uncertainty is fueling speculation and drawing in fresh contenders from across the political spectrum. The lieutenant governor isn't just a backup. They're a key partner in state government, often leading major initiatives, championing policy reforms, and serving as a vital link between the administration and the public. Their influence can shape everything from economic development to education and public health. With no incumbent in the race, voters are presented with a fresh slate of candidates, each bringing their own vision, priorities, and leadership style for Wisconsin's future. This is a moment for citizens to listen closely, ask tough questions, and decide who truly represents their hopes for the state. Governor Tony Evers's decision not to seek a third term has triggered a wave of open races for top offices, including the governorship and lieutenant governor. The political landscape is shifting, and the choices made now will echo for years to come. Ambitious leaders from both parties are stepping up, eager to make their mark and reshape the state's direction. New alliances are forming, and campaign strategies are evolving as the field grows more competitive. This moment of change could redefine Wisconsin's leadership for years to come, setting the tone for how the state tackles its biggest challenges and seizes new opportunities. For voters, it's a rare chance to debate the state's future in a truly open contest, demanding real ideas and bold solutions from every candidate. The conversations happening in living rooms, coffee shops, and town halls will help shape the next chapter of Wisconsin's story. Without an incumbent's record to lean on, contenders must campaign harder than ever, focusing on policy details and building trust with voters one conversation at a time. Grassroots organizing and direct engagement are more important than ever. The 2026 lieutenant governor's race will be a key battleground, drawing statewide attention and national interest as Wisconsin's political future hangs in the balance. It's more than just a contest. It's a turning point for Wisconsin's executive branch, with the potential to influence policy and leadership for a generation. The outcome of this race will help set the direction for the state's next chapter, impacting everything from the economy to education, healthcare, and the environment. As the field of candidates takes shape, all eyes are on who will step up to lead, inspire, and unite Wisconsin in a time of transition. The race is on, the stakes are high, and Wisconsin's future is truly at stake. The decisions made in this election will ripple across the state for years to come. The first major candidate has arrived, making waves in Wisconsin's political landscape and setting the stage for a high-stakes race. Wisconsin Secretary of State Sarah Godlewski, a familiar face in state politics, is stepping up to run for lieutenant governor. On August 20th, 2025, she officially launched her campaign at the historic Madison Labor Temple, a symbolic choice that highlights her commitment to working families, organized labor, and the values that have shaped Wisconsin's progressive tradition. Surrounded by enthusiastic supporters, union members, and Democratic leaders, Godlewski made it clear that her campaign is about service, not titles or personal ambition. "I want to be part of the team that delivers for Wisconsin," she told the crowd, emphasizing her desire to work collaboratively and put the needs of everyday people first. By jumping into the race early, Godlewski gains a crucial head start, building name recognition, energizing volunteers, raising vital campaign funds, and shaping the conversation before other candidates even announce. Her decisive move sends a strong message to potential rivals. She's not just in the race, she's in it to win, and she's ready to compete at the highest level. At 43, Godlewski embodies a new generation of Democratic leadership, bringing fresh ideas, energy, and a modern perspective to the campaign trail. Her campaign is already sparking excitement among grassroots activists, drawing significant media attention and inspiring young voters to get involved in the political process. As the first to declare her candidacy, Godlewski sets the pace for the entire field, forcing others to catch up and define their own vision for Wisconsin's future. Now, All eyes are on Sara Godlewski as she embarks on her journey, meeting voters, sharing her vision, and working to earn the trust of people across Wisconsin. Sara Godlewski is no newcomer to statewide politics. Her journey in Wisconsin's political landscape has been marked by determination, resilience, and a deep commitment to public service. From the very beginning, she's shown a willingness to take on tough challenges and stand up for what she believes is right. She first made waves by winning a tough race for state treasurer in 2018, even as some tried to eliminate the office. Godlewski's campaign was fueled by grassroots support and a belief that the office could play a vital role in protecting Wisconsin's financial future. Godlewski led a bipartisan campaign to save the treasurer's office, proving her ability to build coalitions. She worked across party lines, bringing together Democrats, Republicans, and independents who all recognized the importance of fiscal oversight and accountability. As treasurer, she managed state finances and championed economic security for families. Godlewski prioritized transparency and worked to ensure that taxpayer dollars were spent wisely, always keeping the needs of Wisconsin families at the forefront. She also served on the Board of Commissioners of Public Lands, supporting schools and libraries. Her efforts helped secure funding for public education and preserve Wisconsin's natural resources, making a tangible difference in communities across the state. In 2022, she ran for U.S. Senate, building a statewide network before stepping aside to unify Democrats. Her decision to put party unity above personal ambition earned her respect from colleagues and voters alike. That campaign raised her profile and expanded her connections across Wisconsin. She listened to the concerns of people from every corner of the state, learning firsthand about the challenges and hopes of Wisconsin's diverse communities. The experience and relationships she gained now fuel her lieutenant governor bid. Godlewski's campaign is built on the trust she's earned and the partnerships she's formed with local leaders, educators, and working families. Godlewski's record shows she's a dedicated Democrat who puts the party first. She's consistently advocated for progressive values, while also finding common ground to get things done for Wisconsin. Her background in finance and public service gives her a strong foundation for executive leadership. With experience managing complex budgets and leading teams, she's ready to tackle the challenges facing the state. Now she's aiming for the state's second highest office, ready to put her experience to work for all Wisconsinites. Godlewski's journey is far from over, and her next chapter could shape the future of Wisconsin politics. After her term as state treasurer, Godlewski's public service continued. In March 2023, Governor Evers appointed her Secretary of State after Doug LaFollette's resignation. The role put her back on the Board of Commissioners of Public Lands, managing resources for public education. Her financial expertise made her an effective steward of state assets. As part of the Evers administration, she gained valuable insight into executive branch operations. This hands-on experience is crucial for a would-be lieutenant governor. Godlewski's adaptability and willingness to serve where needed have earned her respect in the party. With a resume spanning 2 constitutional offices, she's well prepared for the next step. Her leadership path positions her as a top contender for lieutenant governor. Why is Godlewski running? She wants to be an active partner in governing, not just a figurehead. Her campaign emphasizes teamwork and practical problem-solving. Godlewski's record shows a focus on economic development, small business support, and responsible government. Her finance background gives her credibility on these issues. She's also positioning herself as a leader for a new era in the Democratic Party. Godlewski's vision, a stronger, more prosperous Wisconsin where everyone has a fair shot. She sees the lieutenant governor as a working role, not a ceremonial one. Her promise to be a hands-on, energetic, and effective partner in leading the state. For voters, she offers a clear message. She's ready to get things done. Wisconsin's 2026 election has a unique twist. Candidates for governor and lieutenant governor run separately in the primaries. On August 11th, voters will pick their favorites for each office, and the winners are paired for the general election. This system means candidates don't choose their running mates, voters do. With no incumbents, both primaries will be crowded and competitive. Candidates must stand out, win over their party's base, and then unite for the general election. For Godlewski, the first challenge is winning the Democratic primary. Only then will she join the gubernatorial nominee on the ticket. This 2-step process makes for a long, tough campaign season. Success requires appealing to both party loyalists and the broader electorate. The 2026 election cycle is transforming Wisconsin politics. Governor Evers's decision not to run again set off a domino effect. Open races for governor, lieutenant governor, and possibly more. Sara Rodriguez's run for governor leaves her seat open, and Godlewski's campaign for lieutenant governor opens the Secretary of State's office. Attorney General Josh Kaul may also join the governor's race, creating even more open contests. This rare wave of vacancies means voters could choose an entirely new executive team. The stakes are high. The next leaders will shape Wisconsin's direction for years. Crowded primaries and expensive campaigns are expected. For voters and political watchers, it's a pivotal moment. The decisions of a few have reshaped the entire field. Wisconsin's future leadership is truly up for grabs. The lieutenant governor's race is just one part of a packed 2026 ballot. The open governor's race is the main event, with Democrats like Sara Rodriguez and possibly Josh Kaul, David Crowley, and Kelda Roys in the mix. Republicans are fielding candidates like Josh Schoeman, Bill Berrien, and possibly Tom Tiffany. The Secretary of State and Attorney General races may also be wide open. These offices control everything from elections to law enforcement. With so many open seats, a major partisan shift is possible. The outcome will shape state policy on budgets, education, and more. Wisconsin will be a political battleground, drawing national attention. Why focus on the lieutenant governor's race? The role is vital, first in line to the governorship and a key partner in the administration. Godlewski's early entry highlights the importance of experience and leadership. The race will debate what the office should be, passive or proactive. Godlewski argues for an active, influential co-leader. The outcome could shift Wisconsin's policy direction on major issues. Voters' choice will have real consequences for the state's future. This race is a bellwether for the Democratic Party and the general election. As the campaign unfolds, voters will decide who's ready to help lead Wisconsin forward.